Right guys, time for another RLR beer short. For this one we are going to go to Christchurch, Te Waiponamu, South Island, New Zealand. My first beer from the wonderful Wilderness Brewing. This one is Halcyon 2022 release if I'm not mistaken, and 8.2% Flanders red ale, aged for a year in wine barrels, then for another year in brandy barrels with some local plums added into it as well. This is a beautiful, beautiful beer, this one. I'd love to try one of the kind of fresher batches as well and compare it, but at 3 years old, it's in pretty damn good condition. So yeah, the beer pours this kind of murky, sort of stained mahogany type colour. And I think the murkiness is coming from the plums. Aroma wise, it's beautiful. It's got a little bit more hoppy character in the aroma than it does in the actual flavour, and the hops will drop out after 3 years of course, but yeah, the aroma on this one gives you everything you want. The woodiness, the brandy and the wine, the big brown sugars and the fruits, all of this sort of stuff. But yeah, backbone of this beer, lovely kind of smooth oak in there, a little bit of vanilla further forward. I think you get the brandy layer, the sweeter kind of sugar layer from the brandy underneath. You get the winey character on top of that. Then you've got a layer of like a kind of wholemeal brown bready character, a sort of caramel sponge in there, some nutty flavours emanating from that the more that you drink of the beer. Toasty caramelly layer, leathery caramelly layer, or leathery brown sugary layer I should say, sorry. Oily circle of sweet caramel in the middle of your palate, and a wee bit of a kind of more McVitie's digestive biscuity note out of this one. But yeah, middle of the third of your palate on this beer is nice. The back of the palate is where you get the yeasty sort of notes. The yeasty character in this one is very, very smooth. It's like a dense brown bready character at its core, then a more woody crackery layer, and then just some kind of cake edgy notes, I would say as well. Hoppy side of this one is pretty much non-existent in the flavour, other than a little bit of earthiness, wee bit of woodiness, and a very slight grassiness around the front curve of the tongue. The fruity side of this one, the plums, I think kind of form a base on the front third of your palate, and on top of that you get the more hoppy fruits, which I would say are more like dates, sultanas, oily pear, little touch of fig and a little touch of black currant, but the plums really push their way out into the aftertaste and give you this lovely kind of dry sweetness. Mouthfeel wise, this beer, I think it's a bit mid-bodied, really smooth and almost kind of silky texture to it. About 5 IBUs at the absolute most, I would say, in this one. And then yeah, it's yeah, smooth, lovely smooth woody character, a little bit of kind of dryness to the middle of the malt there, lovely kind of slightly drier brown sugars as well, and then yeah, you've got that lovely fruity juiciness out of this one, but not too much of a big sour impact flavour. But yeah, beautiful beer this one, the Halcyon 2022 release from Wilderness Brewing in Christchurch, New Zealand. A Flanders red ale aged in wine, brandy and brandy barrels with some local plums into it. Give it a go. Cheers.